So yeah, there's one question I want to ask. Oh yeah, who do you think is the worst grifter out of all the dating coaches? I have an opinion, but I want to hear yours first.
I think the worst is Rollo, George Miller.
Hmm.
I think he's the worst because he's the head and he's the one that hides behind all of them. He puts the other, he's the head behind them. So the others are his shield, you know. He's shielded by them. So he's definitely the worst because he's a hell of a coward, to be honest. Yeah, he
All
is.
right, shots fired. I'm joking.
No, that's my opinion. I swear to God, that's my opinion. For
Hmm.
example, when I was there on his chat, he accused me of doxing his daughter.
Hmm.
You know, I've never done that. I've never doxed anybody anywhere. Never. You know, so that's what cowards do. They accuse you of something that you've never done. You know.
Okay, I think for me, I would say MLD only because even though I haven't listened to him as long compared to like Donovan Sharp. I know Donovan Sharp very well because I listened to his content since 2018, so I know a lot of his talking points. But no reason I say modern life dating because he just doesn't seem to have like a moral compass. I remember his email he sent. He literally reminded people of the stimulus check and kind of like encouraged them to use that to buy his course. When I'm like, the whole purpose of the check was to help Americans in financial what word am I looking for? Insecurity. I was looking for another word, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's like really
Well,
predatory.
no, he is. He's extremely predatory, but he's learned all that with Rollo because
Oh, okay.
Rollo was in the advertising industry.
Hmm.
So Rollo knows it all.
Hmm.
Rollo knows it all. And that's the thing. He teaches them, he teaches these guys, you know. So there's a lot of uh, advertising or marketing strategies behind them. And Rollo is the guy that gives it to them, you know.
Oh, okay. And I will say anybody has questions, just put them in the chat because I'm definitely going to wrap this up soon. So
Okay.
I kind of see Rolo as Palpatine. That's a pretty good analogy. I like that. So I kind of see Rolo's on the top, and then everybody else like MLD. And yeah, it's funny too because I've read like their course descriptions, and they're written pretty similar. Even if you read like a Fresh and Fit Instagram course, it's like the same format, the same kind of language compared to like MLD. Even Sterling Cooper, who just I know he was in the porn industry, but he just came out of nowhere and charged people $800 for his courses. I'm like, I mean, he has
Oh
like
wait,
he,
okay. Oh, the guy's making courses too.
oh yeah, so one thing that's funny about this whole
Oh my God, I
courses
didn't
is
know.
that you have people who are brand new YouTubers. Just even like I said, Sterling Cooper did have like some recognition outside of YouTube, but people who are brand new faces and they'll come into space with less than 1,000 subs and charge like hundreds of dollars for a course when nobody even knows who they are.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's I wasn't aware of that. It's you know, how's that not a grifting? How's that not a scam? You know.
Yeah, and it's
Um,
worse because a lot of these new guys they'll associate with like the Rhinestones, MLD, Rollo, etc.
yeah.
And if this one person is like, if just one person is kind of like scamming people, then others, they're kind of learning from each other, so that you really know
Yes.
there's a lot
Yeah.
of nefarious activities going on
Yes.
beneath the surface.
Right. And one of the reasons I decided to expose them, to go after them, and to confront them, to try to debate them, and so everybody could see
Hmm.
exactly who they are, is because I introduced them to several friends of mine, several people that I know. So I feel some sort of responsibility to scrutinize these men publicly. You know, oh, you had value to add, so show us, so give us this value, you know.